ladies, you're yearning for a man that can last longer than 5 minutes, or you're waiting for that 5 minutes just to be over. Either way, you deserve better sex. Hi, my name is Dana. Welcome to Connect to Your Bliss. Today, I want to talk to you about a concept that not many people know about, but something that I have been taught some training around how to last longer, how to elongate this beautiful sexual act known as intercourse. It is sacred, but most people treat it like a big old instant gratification pump and dump. And it's really sad because we don't actually understand the life force energy and all the creativity that goes intricately in an act of sex. So today we're diving into what edging is, how to be multi-orgasmic, maybe even full-bodied. This is for men and women. But ladies, I want you to listen up because there is hope for you. Whether you're on one side of the spectrum, just needing and craving more sex, or if you're the other side and you're just like, oh my God, this is the most daunting task of my day, I want you to feel lit up and so solidified in who you are in this role. You know, you are a goddess. You were built to be this sensual, sexual being. And, you know, people deserve that version of you, to be quite frank. So we're just going to start with what is edging. So you feel yourself on the edge. You're just about to tip over into orgasm land or O-town. That point, it's like an 8 or 9 point of arousal is the point in which I'm encouraging you to stop. Not full throttle, and I'm not saying boys, okay, men are going to be like, but that's going to give me blue balls. That's not what I'm saying. There is a way to stop the flow of energy from going over the edge, but not necessarily to not have you be more orgasmic. Okay, men, I want to blow your mind. Women, you know you can be multi-orgasmic, full-bodied, all the things, but men, you can too. Edging. This is a practice that I encourage you to do when you're masturbating, when you're making love to a woman, to your partner, to your lady, anytime that you feel you can cultivate a sexual experience, that arousal, that sensation, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to start to masturbate like you normally do. Whatever turns you on, you know, maybe it's pictures, maybe it's your lady dressed up in a cute outfit, which is like super racy, maybe stilettos. I don't know. Whatever it is, cultivate that energy and feel it in your body. As you're doing this, I want you to breathe deeply into your belly. Okay? A lot of us during sex or in everyday life is very shallow breathing. Think about when you're getting hot and heavy. It's like you're almost hyperventilating, which is fine, but that's not going to help you dive into a deeper sensation and really rise up this life force energy, which we need in order for you to feel this multiple orgasm, okay? So when you're breathing, it's like an arousal point of an 8 or a 9. That's where I want you to pause. It's not stopping, but it's pausing. And this is going to allow your body to get used to the fact that you don't have to have an orgasm. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you both, please give yourself permission to not have an end goal every time you have sex. Do not have an expectation that you will both end in orgasm or that either of you will end in orgasm. Some of the most pleasurable experiences I've ever had were actually when I did not orgasm. And I taught my partner what I'm teaching you today. So to breathe into your deep belly as you're cultivating, you're getting to an 8 or a 9, you feel like you need to orgasm, and you're going to breathe and just pause. Let it go, stop what you're doing, maybe slow down if that's okay. Whatever is going to help you not get over that edge. And just breathe. And then let yourself come down a little bit and then get back up again. And then you're going to come back down once you're at an 8 or a 9 and ramp it up again. So this act of like almost like a wave, it's like you can actually see like you would have a full body orgasm because this is a frequency, this is energy pulsating through your entire body. And it's in your best interest not only to not have an orgasm, but it's like this constant pause regenerates the energy. How many times after you've had an orgasm and released, you feel depleted? She's ramped up. She's ready to go again, and you're tired as fuck. Okay. I want you to just let that go and know that you can constantly, constantly, constantly regenerate this feeling. And eventually, you will train your body to orgasm and not ejaculate. When this happens, your brain will have a little bit of a like, what's going on? Because anytime you release after orgasm, anytime you release, you're giving away life for one. This is from the tantric text. You're giving away life. This is your life force energy, and you're just getting rid of it. So unless you're using it to procreate, to actually create a life form, a human, why are we doing that? Why are we keeping our men stuck and feeling depleted and feeling like, oh my God, when you can feel rejuvenated? Anytime you have a release, your brain shuts off and you can't have multiple orgasms. It's like, oh, you're done. Okay, great. It literally like shuts off the mechanism. Now, instead, we're going to keep the mechanism on and allow you to experience this like, what is happening? Which is very closely related to how a woman has an orgasm, okay? And this is in your best interest because if you can be in sync and you can understand a woman's body to the fullest extent, ladies, you need to pay attention because you don't know either, potentially, you will be able to feel like a damn god and goddess because you are naturally built to be. Yes, you're in the human form, the physicality, all the things, but this is just one of the ways we can tap into our spirit on a deep, soulful level to really understand and control the energy that's coming from our bodies. If you haven't seen my video from last week, it's all around being responsible for your orgasms. Check it out and then watch this and say, oh, this is why most of my sex life hasn't been working. So please do yourself a favor, train your body, do Kegels, squeezing the pelvic floor. And it's not about the squeeze, it's about the release. Okay, it's about the release of the contraction. Think about an orgasm. What is an orgasm? It is a contracting of your muscles and it's letting go. It's like a volcano erupting. And this will help you really understand and time, if you really want to, you can time your orgasms to be let go and released together when it is time. So men, please do yourselves a favor, learn to do this. I will give you articles, I will give you all the science-based things that tell you that this is a great idea. And of course, being in a tantric background, I will always give you the spiritual side of things, the tantric way of doing it, because I believe in it. It's a philosophy, it's not a religion. Also, check out my video on Tantra because it's great. It doesn't really allow you to go into the whole, oh, it's just kinky sex. No, no. It can lead to that and enhance it. This is just like a single part of it. But I really want you to be able to discern for yourself what kind of life you get to live. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So this is why everything I teach is for in and out of the bedroom, whether it's confidence, whether it's really experiencing intimacy, whether like you're washing the dishes and you're enjoying life, like that's just pleasurable. And pleasure doesn't lead to orgasm. It doesn't have to. It can, of course, because when you're turned on by life, anything is possible. So men, do practice the edging. Don't get frustrated. It takes some time. Think about your woman. It takes her about 40 minutes to be fully aroused. So while you're kind of cultivating this energy and calming down, pleasure her, honor her. If you can just let that go and have her go, she will be so devoted to you. Ladies, you probably haven't experienced this yourself. And if you have, kudos, put it in the comments. Let other women know. We need to know this. You get to be orgasmic, and it doesn't need to be shameful and a dirty word and all those things. You want to be a sacred slut? Go do that. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. It'll wipe out any sort of, I can't do this, I'm not confident, I'm not worthy. It'll eradicate all of it by orgasming. When we slow down and be intentional, this is what's available to us. We get to really honor the sacred act of sex, of intercourse, of exploring and discovering our own bodies. Most of us don't even know our own anatomy. So please do yourselves a favor, jump on the train, and know that you can experience sex and orgasms and all the things and edging more in alignment with you, because this is how you're naturally built. And forgive that you've never been taught this way, that our sex education is broken, the system is broken, and they just want to keep us stuck in fear and the same. I love you. I think you're an amazing human. So go forth, go have some orgasms, and try on the edging. I promise you, it's a hoot and a half.